we're back. The jungle. You know what I mean? Got Naturel in the building. We got these Strange in the building. It's your favorite weekly sports show. And please subscribe. We're trying to get our subscriptions to 1,000.
Come on.
However you do it, subscribe, like, share. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, people.
Yes. So now we want to get into it. All right. Is the Patriots Dynasty done? All right, Naturel, what do you think?
I think that's a resounding yes. Tom Brady basically is done. What's being widely accepted that he's going to leave New England this year. I think in doing that, his game is going to be exposed. I think let's just call it. If he goes to another team, even if the defense is bad, even if the O-line is bad, even if the coaching is bad, Tom Brady team goes 8-8 next year, everybody's like, oh, look, Tom Brady can't get it done. So basically, unless Tom Brady goes to another contending team next year, that's really going to be a Super Bowl perennial champion, then it's not going to happen. The person stepping into New England, I don't have that much faith is going to be able to get it done like Tom Brady. Belichick needed Brady, Brady needed Belichick. It wasn't one over the other, but this Patriots Dynasty's coming to him.
Yeah, but it's not. For me, it's not for the reason that you're saying.
No?
Other quarterbacks, other teams have gotten better. Whereas the Patriots have had an easy breeze through the AFC every year. Now the likes of Baltimore and Kansas City and Houston and Buffalo with young quarterbacks coming into the game, sort of changing the game. Now they have competition. So now it's not going to be as easy a road as it's been. Normally the Patriots have had the Steelers to deal with, and they just been running through the Steelers every time. And then if you look at the other people that they have to deal with, as far as one year they had to play the Jacksonville Jaguars. Some years they've gone against Peyton Manning, but then Peyton Manning never really had the defense to sort of compensate for the offense. So at the end of the day, now the AFC has gotten stronger, and that's why their dynasty is at an end.
All right. Well, guys, get in the comments. Let us know what you think of this Patriots Dynasty. And also Tom Brady, what you think he's going to do next year. You think Brady's going to have success getting out of New England next year? Or do you think basically the Dynasty's over, Belichick and them will not have success? Let us know in the comments. Jump.
Moving on. We want to get into this. Does Josh Allen receive the same criticism as other black quarterbacks? Naturel. Is it true?
Let me think. No, definitely not. I'm listening to today's game, and I think this is mainly on the media. I think you generally talk to people, they kind of had the same, they're like, he needs to get better, he does some things good, he got a big arm. That's what the general sense of Josh Allen that I get. But then when you hear the media talk about him, oh my God, like they never criticize him. It's like, oh man, he has such a big arm and he's a winner. And I'm like, wait, what's the difference between him and what Cam Newton was doing? Cam Newton was a big quarterback, had a big arm, but they always said two words. Cam Newton and accuracy always went in the same sentence. I never hear Josh Allen and accuracy in the same sentence. I've never heard it. Never. Why? He never gets criticized for his accuracy, for the certain mistakes that he's made. It's like, oh man, he'll get better. He's a young quarterback. Come on. Cam Newton still gets criticized for his accuracy. I never hear it. Josh Allen made some bonehead plays today. Booger McFarland is just glowing. Oh my God. I'm so impressed with Josh Allen. Next play, he fumbles the ball. Like, I don't know. I don't like it.
Well, for me, when it comes to Josh Allen, I think what it always comes back to is what the predictions were, right? So when you have predicting quarterbacks, the media doesn't want to be wrong more so than they want to be racist. Meaning that they predicted, okay, Josh Allen's going to be this high and he's going to take time and he might be pretty good and he's going to have a strong arm. And that's basically what he's been on track. What they've been wrong about is Lamar Jackson. And they just don't want to say they're wrong. The media cannot. So they're poking holes at every little thing he does because of the fact that they have to say they're wrong. That's the problem. The media doesn't want to be wrong. So the reason why Josh Allen doesn't get as much criticism is because they've been kind of right about him, and the Bills are in the playoffs. So it's like he's kind of on course with what they thought he would be. They'll just say in general, the Bills' offense is challenged. You know what I mean? That's just what they say. That's what they'll say.
That's what they'll say.
They were so wrong about Lamar Jackson that it's painful. You know what I mean? So that's the problem.
Cam Newton went first in the draft. Why did they continuously bash him? He got his team to the Super Bowl.
But see, Cam Newton kind of was what people thought he was, a super athlete. So it's like, alright, they bash him, but they really didn't.
They didn't?
Because
there's people who, to this day, I think if you would have put on, like, I guess, take a poll, most GMs would say, I don't want Cam Newton.
But they kind of, they feel as though, the media feels as though they're right about Cam Newton. You see what I'm saying? They feel as though that they kind of predicted, yeah, he'll be pretty good, he'll be a super athlete, but all that stuff, when will it really materialize? One really super season and a couple other good seasons. So they feel as though they're right about him more so. That's why they'll openly say what they'll say. They feel right. They can't feel right about Lamar Jackson. He's gonna be MVP. Right? They can't feel right about that.
Guys, get in the comments. Let us know how you feel on the topic. Does just Josh Allen get the same criticism as other quarterbacks? Let us know. Get in the comments.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
NFL picks.
Playoff edition.
Playoff edition.
Oh!
Let's get it.
We already had one. Wait. Who was you gonna pick? The Bills or you was gonna pick the Houston Texans?
I was gonna pick the Texans.
Me too.
Damn.
Yeah. Yes, Mo.
All right, the next game is Tennessee at New England.
New England.
Just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Listen, Tennessee is gonna give Tennessee is gonna give New England work. Okay? Tennessee has a running game. Tannehill is improved. Tennessee went to New England and won last year. And the main point about all of this, Patriots offense sucks. Tennessee.
You know not to bet against the. What's New England's record like in Gillette Stadium? It's crazy.
Yeah, when they lost to the Dolphins,
Just like 135-1. All right, go ahead.
Next, Minnesota at New Orleans.
You know, we gotta get into this. If Drew Brees loses, what's his legacy? What's his legacy? What is his legacy anyway?
Well, I'll tell you what, Drew Brees ain't no GOAT to me. Drew Brees is far from a GOAT to me.
Woo!
Drew Brees benefited off this new passing era. He was, in the beginning of this, and he was with a coach, Sean Payton, who liked to pass, who was very offensively skilled, the way he did his packages. So, yeah, Drew Brees benefited off of that. Is he one of the most accurate quarterbacks? Yeah. But for you to be like one of the all-time greats, you got one Super Bowl, dude. Stop.
How disrespectful. This is very disrespectful.
He can get to the Hall of Fame.
Listen, he get to the Hall of Fame, of course, he's a shoo-in. It's a very easy selection. Is he the GOAT? No, of course not. But is he a top 10 quarterback? I think so. I think you gotta put him high up there. How many 5,000-yard seasons you have to throw in it for you to be regarded with some respect? How you gonna disrespect him? What was New Orleans before Drew Brees showed up there? They were terrible. They couldn't even sniff the playoffs, all right?
Eli Manning got more Super Bowl rings than...
Ow! This is what we're gonna hold it to? This is the comparison?
I'm just saying.
With that New Orleans Saints franchise, that shows you how good he is, that he changed your view of their franchise. All right?
What's the score for the game?
Okay, the Saints gonna win like 24-17.
Minnesota upset. I'm predicting it. Minnesota. They got a running game. Cook is back. They're gonna surprise. They're gonna win at least one. They're gonna win one. All this Drew Brees stuff. Yeah, we'll see. Last game.
And last, Seattle against Philly.
Seattle versus Philly.
I think Seattle's gonna take this one. Philly has looked horrible. Philly has barely beaten the Giants twice. The only game they played is a Cowboys game, and they just beat a team that was even worse than them. So no, Philly's. This is gonna be a blowout. Philly's going down. Sorry.
Now, Seattle has already come into Philly and beaten Philly. All right, so I think this time around, Philly will be more prepared for Seattle, and they do like to play up and down to their competition. I pick Philly in this one. I expect Philly to win a close nail-biter. Carson Wentz is playing at an MVP type level. He's getting back into his groove without weapons. Philly.
This guy's crazy. Picks.
Yes. And now, favorite segment of the week.
Yes.
Loser of the week.
No.
We all know the criteria. Natural.
Getting that ass beat.
Who is your loser of the week?
Oh, I thought you were asking the criteria.
Yeah.
But everybody knows the criteria. Marat Kogut. I know you like, who is that? And like, maybe I'm mispronouncing the name, but this is the bum, soft ass referee that threw Isaiah Thomas out of the game for falling into him. You can go see the replay. He's like getting tangled up out of bounds. The referee's right there, so he his momentum carries him into the ref, but the ref like turns around all flabbergasted, like he tried to like punch him in the chest, throws him out the game, and it's like I don't know what you can see from that. I didn't see anything that deserves somebody to get thrown out of the game. I saw something that's, okay, you can just brush this off. This is no big deal. No one's trying to hurt or injure you, but still you take it to like level 10. Marat Kogut didn't get his ass beat, but maybe, listen, you should. Loser of the week. Wow.
Well, that's an interesting loser of the week. But I have to take it to another level. All right. Oklahoma Sooners, your football team. Let's talk about it, all right? Now, perennial, always in the college playoffs, right? Always good. But why does your defense always stink, all right? How can you have a bad defense every year? You got one of the top programs in the nation, and you can't get defensive talent? I can't believe that. That's almost impossible. In the state of Texas, in that whole region, you can't get any defensive talent? No, you let LSU score 63 points. Like you a Division III team, all right? What is going on there? I don't want to say Lincoln Riley is out of bounds with this, but there's got to be some attention paid to the defense. You don't win championships with offense. They never say that. That's not the same. They say defense wins championships. That's always the same, but you always have a bad defense. That's why Oklahoma Sooners, you'll never win a college championship until you get a better defense. Doesn't anybody over there want to play defense? Oh my God. Losers of the week.
Yeah, that was terrible. 7 TDs in the first half. Guys, get in the comments. Let us know who your loser of the week is this week. That has been The Jungle. Thanks again. Remember to like, share, subscribe. We are out.